Mademoiselle, did you say your name was Doris or Dolores?
Doris, Doris.
Doris, that is a beautiful name. You are safe in here, in this room.
Till the whole building burns.
Oh, it will not burn. Do not worry.
Doris, I'm sure the threat is real. We appreciate your warning.
Let me get you the
It
door.
will not be for naught. But whoever they are, whatever they're doing, for now at least, we are safe here. This is no outlying region. This is downtown Murkystone.
I'm going to walk with you because there was.
For now, at the least, we are safe, and we are safe.
Get it? They're coming to take the trains. Center of the world, travel. That's what they have to. That's how they're gonna win the war. They're gonna take the trains and the horses and everything. There ain't gonna be nothing left, and anything that is, they're gonna burn it. They're gonna burn.
Doris, I want you to try to focus on the coolness of the ice. I'm sure they will try. There are capable men and women out there.
It's not gonna matter. And how cold the day is, how hot the day is, it'll still. Did you hear the cannons? The cannons.
Cannons? You saw cannons?
I heard him firing. I heard him firing. Bang! Right behind me, and the ground started flying up when it landed. Explosions. Someone's running. It was chasing me.
Doris, you need to speak slower. Breathe. Remember to breathe. For your message of warning to reach people, you need to be calm and speak clearly. Alright? Can you do that for me?
Yes. Look.
That's a good girl. Thank you. You're helping a lot of people. Now, why don't you tell me, where are you from?
We're in Chattanooga, Doc.
And what were you doing before you found these people?
I was running with the soldiers in the streets. The soldiers in the streets. Right down the center of the main road. I was running. They were coming. And I was running and I running and I running. I ran north. And the sand turned to grass, into hills on the ridge. Down in the valley. I was down in the valley. The soldiers in red on the ridge. Why were they in red, Doc? What were they fighting for? Why were they in red?
I don't know.
Johnny don't wear red, Doc. Union don't wear red either. But
Yep.
there was Union soldiers in the center of the road, center of the street, coming down, taking the city. They're taking the city. I saw it. I seen it.
Miss Dolly, the Civil War ended some 8 years ago. You're not in the States. You're in a city called Murkystone. Do you know where that is? You know Miss Dolly?
No. Dolly, dearest. No, 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 no. No. The soldiers, I saw them, though. I saw them. They were coming down the road. Coming right behind me. They were there. They were there. They were there. They were right behind me.
The people in red were not Union or Confederacy soldiers, Miss Doris.
The Union. They were in the middle of the road. They were shooting and cannons and burning and killing. There's bodies. There'd be bodies in the road.
That was over
Miss
8
Doris.
years.
Miss Doris, it is August 13th, 1873. You are in Murkeystone.
8. '63. 1863.
No.
No, I saw them. I was them. I was wearing Union blue. I was wearing Union blue.
Don't forget to breathe. Remember to breathe slowly and deeply.
I was wearing Union blue. No, I was running. No.
You've been through some very traumatic things, Miss Doris.
Yet.
Do you know what your last name is? Macmillan? Doris Macmillan. That's a pretty name.
It's
You
a
mentioned
horrible name.
Well, I didn't want to say that. That wouldn't be very polite. Doris is pretty.
This is a wonderful name. Macmillan, that is Scottish, no?
Irish. Doesn't matter. Not really. It's mix. Whatever Ma was and Irish.
Well, Miss Doris, this here is Jacqueline Rousseau. I'm going to leave her with you for a few minutes and then I'll be back, okay?
Yeah.
Is that okay with you, Doris?
You watch for the soldiers on the ridge and the soldiers on the streets.
I want you to focus on resting and breathing slowly. Alright? You are safe here. There's no soldiers around.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be back. the ice packs start melting, Miss Rousseau, please replace them.
Wait, I will.
Mrs. Stannis.
Mademoiselle Doris,
Yeah.
Lady, I'm sorry I forget your name.
where did you grow up? Tell me about
My
it.
name is Indira.
Do you know what's going on out there, Stannis?
Chattanooga.
I do.
Ah, I've heard of that place.
What is happening?
What? Yes, I did. And
Let's go to your office.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Johnny on the Ridge.
It's okay. You're okay.
Johnny's on the Ridge. Johnny, don't come back from the Ridge.
I must think about soldiers on the ridge. They are not going to come here. Long before they arrive, we will have warning and we will get away. Have no fear.
No, wait. Johnny. Johnny, don't come back. Johnny. They're in the streets.
Yeah.
Allie, wait. No. There were. No, they are. I saw them.
They are not the same. What you saw is not the same.
No, I saw
No.
Union on the road, soldiers on the ridge. Johnny. No, I saw that Union platoon. I saw them walking down the road. They were on the road down the center of Main Street. They were there. I was them. What?
That was here. This was in the past. Got away.
I'm no Union soldier. Why was I a Union soldier in the city? Why was I walking down the road? Why was I burning Chattanooga?
I do not know, Dory. You were
What, baby?
here. You were okay.
What?
You were okay here. You were safe here. There are no soldiers. Nobody's going to make you walk down the road.
Just... I don't understand.
What is the date? Think about it.
What? Say what?
The date. What is the date? Think about it really hard.
November 24th.
After. No, Shetty. You have been through something traumatic today. I fear it may have brought back a memory. And that is okay. We'll get you through this. You will be okay. But think past the soldiers. Think beyond that. You have it in you. It is inside you. But whatever you went through today and whatever you saw, that is not the past.
I was running from the Union. The ones in red called me. There's no platoons that were red.
No, not in the war. This is different. You are going to be okay. You are okay. Those people that you saw earlier that may have chased you, they are not Union soldiers. They are something different. And you've gotten away, and you are somewhere safe where they cannot get you. Do you remember how you got to Murky Stone? You said you took the train. Do you remember where you boarded? First time you got here.
Ran soldiers in the street, in the place where the sands went between the cobblestones. I ran north over the Red Ridge. Valleys. There, I saw them coming down past the train with it. I don't know, over the ridge. And I told them, come no closer. Come no closer to me. You come me closer, I'll shoot. And they did, and I shot, and then they started chasing me. And started swinging at me. Cut me down. Left me there, and I crawled. I crawled.
The important thing is that you got home. Do not cry, Doris. You are safe here.
They were taking the trains. They're gonna come for here. They always go down the rail. You take what you need to conquer, to take the city. Push out, Johnny.
Not come. Their words were empty and hollow. They were probably just trying to scare you.
They didn't say nothing. Like blood-soaked ghosts.
Description. news writer here in town. She would love that phrase. Her name is Dolly, actually.
Dolly, Dolly dear. My little Dolly.
This Dolly is tall, statuesque, has the confidence like I've never seen. She is a wordsmith, regale you with a tale. She lures you in with her writing and her articles. She has the most amazing ads. She makes them in all colors and sizes, and they're all one of a kind. Just like her, she is one of a kind. There are a lot of great people in this town. And we all look out for each other. I promise you they will not let anything come into this hospital to hurt you, or me, or anyone else.
I shot someone. I shot. It went off.
Oui, but she is okay. Dr. Lacroix said it was an accident. I'm sure things will be fine. If you like, I could tell you about other citizens in town. My own observations.
Okay. God. Oh my god. Hang on. Digging in the toy bin.
I would just talk.
Not a raccoon.
Tell me to shut up whenever you get sick of it.
Oh, no.
But I came here for love. I traveled nearly halfway across the world, left my family to come meet the man of my dreams, his family. We met in college, and he did not even know I was going to the same university. He met me in a flower shop, of all places. And every day he would come in and buy a flower. I thought he was the greatest boyfriend to somebody because he always bought flowers for someone. Religiously every day. And then one day he started to talk to me. And then we started to get to know each other. And after I don't know how long, he finally asked me out for coffee. Eventually, I found out the reason he came into the flower shop to buy flowers was just to see me. The most romantic thing I never knew had happened. Then, well, there's my sister. She has recently come to visit. We have 3 brothers, so her and I had to stick together growing up. We could not be more opposite, nor more alike. She has a wild sense of adventure and always looking for trouble. And I am the conservative, good girl in the family. Do as I told. One of the first nights she was here, we took our horses out to go riding. And I took her to a spot near the redwoods. Up on top of a hill, there's a beautiful waterfall with like a little pool of water surrounded by flowers. It is one of the prettiest spots I've seen in these lands. Behind it, though, was a big, craggly outcrop. And she had to climb up there because I said I saw something that looked like a very large beast. So she went to go look, and she found it and came running down the hill as fast as she could, screaming, "It's chasing me!" So we hopped on our horses, and I think it chased us all the way down the hill and then some, and we were laughing and screaming the entire way. But that is a typical adventure with my sister. I wouldn't trade that for the world. How are you?
Definitely.
Are you feeling a little calmer, a little better?
Yeah.
Good. We'll figure everything else out, but first, I just want to make sure that you are okay. There's also a lady, her name is Anastasia Brown, and she's the type of person, the minute you meet her, you absolutely just, you want to be in her presence. Talking to her is like a warm hug. She always looks out for everyone. It makes you almost want to look out for her. She's a realtor here in Murky Stone, so she knows everybody. I don't think I've heard a person say an unkind word about her.
Keystone.
Oui, Murky Stone. It is a place like I have never been to before. But I like it, and I like the people here. Dr. Lacroix is the head of the hospital here.
Is he a good man?
when I first started working here, he scared the heck out of me. Probably because somebody cut him off mid-sentence and he stopped everything. He told them never do that again. And there was probably 10 of us here, like, for orientation and, to get hired and everything.
So you should go first.
And all of us just stood there and nobody said a word. But he is actually quite kind.
No.
Could you give me just a moment, Doris?
Yeah.
I will be right back, I promise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be right outside the door. Do not worry.
Yep.
Bonjour.
Oh, hello. Is my father around?
I believe he went to his office.
Right. Thank you.
Of course. I'm back, as I promised.
Who controls the city?
Who what?
Better. Who's got the city?
Everything is still fine. That was, Madame Lacroix. Dr. Lacroix's daughter. If anything was wrong, she would have said something.
Who holds the city? Is it the Union or the Confederates?
Neither. The war ended 8 years ago.
There were Union soldiers in the road. They were there,
Back then, maybe.
shooting, cannon fire. They were fighting. Sandy house on streets. They were fighting. They were there. I was there. Platoons don't just up and vanish. They don't.
No,
No.
they did not vanish. We are in peaceful times. A treaty was signed. Everybody lives in relative harmony. There are no more soldiers in the streets.
Which one?
Technically it's a union one. I think a General Ulysses S. Grant, if I remember right. Sign the treaty. Once a war. Wait, or is it the other way around?
Hello?
Robert E. Lee? Ah, yeah, I'm French. I do not know all this. Hold on, let me check again to see what that is. Make sure everything is okay. Okay, Doris?
Okay. Does not want to pick up my
Right
mic
back.
right now. I don't know what's going on. Like, you guys can hear the mic pick up, but the game does not want to pick it up.
No, I'm okay. Rose is up in a hospital. Yep, come on. She is okay. I will start that off. That's important.
Thank you.
However,
Dolly had a mental breakdown because she had a vision/memory of Union soldiers taking Chattanooga, which is the town she grew up in. When that happened in history, Dolly was like 14. She was under the delusion that the city she was in was Chattanooga, and so she goes sprinting out of the city, trying to get away from the Union soldiers. She ends up in the Highlands, right? Just kind of trying to avoid people because she's really fucking freaked out, right? Because if you know anything about history and specifically Chattanooga was the site of many. Dolly Murder is a pseudonym. Like it is a writer's name, right? Because Doris McMillan is her name. Because Doris McMillan is a terrible name, and Dolly would always tell you, no, Dolly is not my name. Dolly is not the name I was given. It's the name that I chose because the name I had was terrible, and I'll never tell you. Doris McMillan is her name. So but Chattanooga was the site of many attacks during the Civil War, right? And Dolly grew up in Chattanooga. Had family in Chattanooga, brothers and her father and her mother, and during the war, many sites, many battles in and around Chattanooga. It was bombarded, it was sieged, it was taken by one side, it was taken by the other, and never any good came from this, right, for the people who lived there. So Dolly has very vivid and distinct memories of the Civil War and Chattanooga. And specifically what she's remembering is it is called Missionary Ridge Lookout Mountain. It's the Battle of Chattanooga. It's the big one. It was the last time it was like really assaulted. And so she runs out of Devil's Canyon, right? Thinking it's Chattanooga, and she ends up in the Highlands, and she's there and she's avoiding people, and the two people snuck up on her and she freaked out because she thinks they're trying to take something from her, because after Chattanooga they pretty much took everything they could and left nothing there. So, and then over the ridge come the cultists, and Dolly, losing her absolute fucking mind, goes, leave me alone, oh my god, it's soldiers, they're coming, starts shooting and gets attacked.
not sure. I'd have to ask Dr. Lacroix. I'm sure he set it aside while he was working on it. I will find out for you, so okay?
Okay.
Is it okay if I just I want to check these ice packs and replace them? I'm sure they're melted by now.
That's fine.
Okay. Alright, let me remove these and then I'll go get some clean ones and I'll be right back.
But there's a
How are you
time.
doing with the pain? Do you need any more pain medication?
I'm fine.
Okay. Start to get too uncomfortable. Speak up. Should we get you some?
The year is actually 1873, but she thinks it's 1863.
Be right back with your eyes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the time of the Wild West was like a little bit before and a little bit after, but it was right in this time period. The Wild West was very, very prominent in
Your sister
storytelling,
said you were looking for me.
and you know, it was the Wild West, and Dolly grew up in Tennessee. While that's not the
I'm
Wild
fine.
West, it is still very much country. She grew up on a horse ranch, actually, funny enough. Not a big one. In Tennessee. Place in the middle of the Civil War. Ooh, water.
You are really quiet. Sorry.
Sorry,
But yeah,
my
Dolly,
throat and I had a cough really bad, and now it's really.
Dolly,
I don't want to talk.
literally got the worst short
I
end of
don't
the
know
stick.
how happy Dr. Lacroix was with the patient, but she
And then bad, like,
kind of needs somebody to be with her.
bad stuff happened.
That is fine. Spend time with her. I may go up and see Rose.
Wait, she's in the first room of the single ones. I'm gonna go up the stairs to on the right. Right.
So where Frank was?
Wait, exactly. Oh, there's not a stairs.
Yeah, so
I'll go up and see her.
Okay.
mental break and then gets
Cool.
attacked, and it reinforced this sort of like horrifying story in her head.
Jacqueline, I'm going to go back up and get with some folks and take care of a few things.
Okay.
Get stuck for the game I play, and I forgot the time. It's 5 a.m. for me. Oh my god, warrior, no!
Good news. I found more ice.
Thank you.
Oh, I can't eat just yet. Let me know if it gets too cold. Sometimes I can't stand ice like that.
Yeah. Never like the cold.
My grandmother used to say that she liked it when it was really cold because it reminded her she was still alive. To be fair, she was pretty.
Ah, red. Red.
I've been told there are individuals that wear red robes and run around the islands. Maybe that is what you saw.
Are they coming? Why have they come for me? Later, Dark.
I've heard that they do not like anyone. So you are one of them. I do not know much about them, unfortunately.
They didn't say
Told
a
to stick
word.
different.
Came the hill like a fire.
Are they the ones who hurt you?
Did it? Soldiers always do it. Hey. Terrible things. Do whatever the hell they want. Just like killing. They just like killing, that's all. Just horrible soldiers. Just
Within the walls of Marquisto? Is it? The citizens are not gonna let them just kill. No one is allowed to do that.
matter if you don't have a gun. Laws don't matter. Outrage and anger and violence, and they'll come for you. It won't be time before everything burns.
We will not let that happen. It's one thing I noticed about everybody in Marquistone is that nearly all of them stand and defend her. we will know long before anybody ever shows up. They do. Or if they try.
How long I gotta stay here?
Let me see if I can find Dr. Lacroix. And I will find out for you. I will be back.
Come on. Come on. Please, 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 please. Come on. Come on, please. Come on. You can do this. You can. Come on. Come home, please. Please. Come on. Come home. Come home, please.
My name is Leonidas. And who might you be?
My name is Doris.
Doris.
A doctor.
No, I'm not a doctor.
What are you doing here?
Well, I couldn't help but hear what you were saying through the door.
Oh, wasn't saying nothing.
Well, if there wasn't a small opening through there, probably would never have heard you.
Why are you here?
I was honestly curious about if you were all right. I heard about what happened. Hello.
Bonjour, Leo.
I'm just trying to see if she's all right. I heard her in distress. There was no one around.
I went to go get Dr. Lacroix for her. Dory.
Yes, I figured maybe she needed water or some food. So I just came to see if she was all right.
Fine. Fine.
All right. Well, since the nurse is here, I should probably take my leave.
Did you find the doctor?
I did. He will be down here in just a few moments, he said.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry I was gone so long. It takes a minute to find him and get to his office and get his attention.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
I promise I will not leave you alone.
Sure you can't just untie me?
I wish I could. But that is, how does they say? Above my pay. I will tell him so that you are much more calm and lucid. That will go a long way with him putting in more comfortable surroundings. Monsieur Leo is one of our citizens as well. That was nice of him to come by and check on you.
Not a doctor?
No, he is not a doctor. He is, as they call him, a bladesmith. He specializes in making weapons.
You got a bladesmith in the hospital.
He is visiting a friend of his. He said he had heard you calling out.
nothing.
No? Interesting. You say something you shouldn't have to.
No, no, no. He. I don't know him. I don't know. Long, how long have you worked here?
A few weeks. I'm fairly new here. Like I said, I came here to meet my suitor's parents, his family. I think that's going well so far. And well down.
Gonna get married?
I would like that. I think he is the one.
Should put on tight. Only got so long.
Well, it has been nearly 2 years. I can wait a bit.
Hello.
Ah, Dr. Lacroix. Mademoiselle Doris here. It's quite calm and sitting. She was asking about she could get out of the shackles and about you.
It, 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 I'm sure we can make that happen. I don't see why not. Maybe not right this second, but we'll have a chat for a few minutes, and then most likely, if you want to and you feel safe and ready, we can remove those.
Yeah.
How are you, Miss Doris?
I will leave you to.
You won't mind if I sit, will you? I'm having the biggest headache today.
That's fine. I'm sorry.
Uh,
Tried to shoot you.
oh, you remember that? Well, I forgive you. I know you weren't trying to hit any of us. I know it was an accident. Have you been given everything you need? Water? Are you hungry?
Like I need something, but I don't know. I don't know
Yes.
what.
Okay. I was just gonna ask you, do you need any help? I can find
Sorry. Say that again. Think I didn't catch the first bit of it.
I feel like I need something, but I don't know what.
Hmm.
I don't hurt your
Is that
drugs
so?
Yeah, I'm gonna go check
real
on.
good, doctor.
Oh, it needs my fucking noise. Put on my uniform. Of course. Thank you, Jacqueline.
I see. And is this need intense, overpowering?
No, I just feel lots of stuff right now. I
Yeah, I don't
was
want to bother him.
streets of Chattanooga, Doc.
Let me see. What was that, Miss Doris?
I
Say
was
that again.
in the streets of Chattanooga, Doc. Not 3 hours ago. There were
Okay.
Union soldiers.
Huh. I assume the first part you mentioned is a city somewhere?
In Tennessee.
Ah. I'm sorry. It's not uncommon after intense trauma to suffer some kind of memory loss. It's usually temporary. Hopefully that will improve as your recovery progresses.
But I was the soldier. I was the Union soldier. I wasn't. No, but I wasn't. I never was. I was Lil. But I was walking down those wearing Union blue.
Dream, perhaps? You know that can't be true. That Union did not draft women, to my knowledge.
What's your next?
I was 14. I was 14 when I came to Chattanooga.
She's calm and lucid. Come.
And a soldier in the city. Wasn't a Union soldier in the city. There were soldiers on the ridge. They were in red. They were in red.
Max has returned, Dr. Lo.
Can you... yes, thank you. Can you brew some tea, please? With the herbs. Miss Malley will show you.
Calming her.
It always helps.
Wait, I got you.
Stepped.
I'll be right with you, Doris. Right? I'm just gonna be here.
There's Mally. I need a cup of that amazing tea that you make that is quite calming.
Oh, give that here. Miss Russo, give that to me. This we're going to add another thing or two. What do you mean he stopped you from searching?
I mean, I had reports that they had been seen in the Oasis, and I went to the Oasis to search for them to see if I could question them, find out if they were indeed the ones attacking people, and to see if they would come in peacefully to answer questions. And I was run down by other members of the constabulary and told to return, and then forbade by the chief from going out again to search for them.
Did he set you to a different task, or just stop you from being useful?
For that moment in time, he stopped me from being useful until another individual came in asking for Roderick, to which he asked me to accompany Roderick, and then ran off with the others, I presume to go look without me. But
The hell
unfortunately,
is
I don't have any
Torello?
more information.
The hell is Torello thinking? Well,
But that is why I came here, to see if any progress has been made.
there's some progress. She's a little calmer now, but she's still delirious. I think she's hallucinating being a Union soldier from the Civil War 8 years ago in the States. A 14-year-old boy, maybe? She doesn't remember anything. It's I'm not sure what's going on with her. Maybe Dr. Graymore might be able to figure something out, but for now it's important that we keep her calm and recovering from her wounds.
Of course, if you are making progress with her, I can stand here and allow you to continue and listen and jot down what I hear.
I don't... That may or may not be a good idea. Miss Rousseau managed to get her calmer by being alone with her. I don't know. If you think that's
Oh,
that's
hello.
good. Then
I will be a fly on the wall just waiting back
We
here.
just went the wrong direction.
okay.
If my presence becomes a trouble, I will leave.
Dr. Lacroix.
I need to get her some extra medicine on the tea. I'll be right back. Are you in a lot of pain, Doris?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, that's good.
She's supposed to be removing her.
She's what? What do you mean?
I looked there like she put one of her hairpins back in her hair after. You know what? Maybe I'm seeing things.
She looks... Doris?
What?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, no.
Are your cuffs on good?
Yeah.
We'll take them off in a minute so you can drink your tea in peace, okay?
Yeah. That sounds good.
Miss Rousseau told me that you are calmer now. Is this true?
Yes, I guess.
Do you remember where you are and who I am?
You're the dog. This
That's
is
right.
a hospital somewhere not in Tennessee.
I'm gonna leave. Excuse me. I don't want to be here.
It's true. We are not in Tennessee. Okay. I'm just going to get you an extra herb or two that'll just might help you slow your heart rate and just breathe.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Tell Max about the gun.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. Didn't want to touch it.
Just leave it there for now.
Okay.
Oh, Miss Walker. Hello.
Look, I'll talk to you about something, but we'll talk about it afterwards today.
What is it?
The thing that happened earlier this morning was for not being around.
That's okay. Don't worry about that. Just do your job now. We don't have to bring up previous things.
Oh my god. What is happening? Oh my god. Sorry.
Could I come in for?
I am very.
Doris,
I'm-
I'm going to
What is
head to
happening?
bed shortly, so I just wanted to tell you, okay?
Yeah.
Miss Elodie is the nurse coming on duty, so she's very sweet. So if you need somebody to talk to, she'll be there. Do not worry, okay?
It's fine. I'll just stay out.
Uh-huh.
Feel better.
Yeah. She's turned in. No, she's not dead. She's bound.
All right, Doris,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
Come here with me for a second.
I have your tea. I will untie your arms and I'll help you sit up. You've hurt your shoulder and your back, so it might be a little painful, but I'm going to help you not hurt yourself.
Say that one more time.
And you'll drink it slowly because it's hot, okay?
Okay.
So I just been talking.
I'm trying to help you,
Just talk about
but
nothing and
for
so
now
just
you need to
talk
stay
about
here,
where
alright?
she thinks she is, 'cause she's great, right?
Okay.
Tell me what I think it is.
She says
Very
her
good.
name was Doris McMillan.
So the door was open. How was there Dolly's hair?
She's definitely having an episode. But yeah, so she tends to get agitated with that.
Alright, Miss Doris, your hands are free. Give me your left hand. Your right shoulder, your right shoulder is the injured one. And I'm going to help you sit up, okay? You're alright. You're at the hospital.
Okay.
Come on, I'll put some pillows that you can lean against. So let's just get you up a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Feeling better?
I think your drugs are mighty strong, Doc.
I'm sorry. I had to sedate you. You were shooting. Someone was already hurt.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I just didn't want. And take my gun. Where is my gun?
Your gun is just outside. It's where I left it. Gonna be okay.
What if they come back?
They're not coming back. And if they are, Mr. Max here will keep you safe. He's very strong. Look how tall his hat is.
Yeah, that's a hat.
That's right. I don't think it's a murder. Mr. Max, is that a murder?
You know, my grandfather bought it. I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
So probably not. There is a lady in town that makes amazing hats. Here. Drink this slowly. It's not burning anymore. We let it simmer down a little bit. It should be sweet if we didn't forget the honey. Otherwise, that might be a little bitter. But you should drink it slowly. It'll help you relax and hydrate. I know the small needle in your arm might seem alarming, but please leave it there.
Okay.
You're okay. Just drink the tea, focus on that. You're in Merkystone. It's 1873. In the hospital. Very safe. Of course, that's what we do. Just, I'd like you to take a minute or two to just drink the tea, focus on that, and try to empty your mind of anything else. Just focus on that and breathe deeply and slowly. Okay?
Yeah, yeah. Uh, if um
How's the tea?
it's good. It's good tea. Um yeah.
I I understand that you perhaps feel unsafe, Miss Macmillan, but considering that you don't know where you are, that I don't think you do you remember anything of how you got here?
I was running down the sandy streets. Till the sand turned to grass. Grass turned into hills and valleys. And then there was a train station. Train station came red platoon. Like
So
bloodstained
you were
ghosts.
so you were running north, ended up in the Highlands. Before that,
I
do
just
you know why you were running?
soldiers in the streets. I was in
Hmm.
Chattanooga marching, and I was a soldier in the streets. And it was gunfire and cannons. It's fighting. Are you sure this?
Keep breathing, Doris. The safest place for you now is here, with many doors and walls between you and them, and many people that will defend you. If you go out there alone, even with your gun, considering what they did to you before, it's not a good idea. The best thing for you to do right now is relax and rest, and try to relax your mind so that your memories may come back.
Some other kind of war going on. Some come back. Why are the soldiers on the ridge?
We don't know exactly who these people in red are. But they do seem to be following or hunting people. I'm sure Mr. Max will be on it.
What am I supposed to do?
Honestly, best thing for you to do right now is sleep. You're very injured. You're very upset. And you're still very panicked. I can see your whole body tense, almost shaking.
I'm fine. I don't know what to
Miss
talk. Fine.
Doris, I'm a doctor. I You're very injured. No, never mind those people. If you go out there, you're you're not likely to get very far, just because of all the pain and the injuries that you have. Do you have somewhere you need to go? Do you feel like you should be somewhere?
I, I, yes, but I don't know where. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something or watching or something or I don't know.
Doing something, as you say. Like, what's your favorite hobbies? Like, is a hobby you like to do? Or something that you've been injured? Well, that's the same thing. Come on.
Right before they took the horses. They said the horses were needed for war materials, supplies, rain or for whatever it was. Stealing, it was stealing, but didn't matter. They had guns, I didn't.
horses. So you born not born on a ranch, sorry. You used to live on a ranch before you moved to Murkitstown?
Live on a ranch in Chattanooga.
Fascinating.
Before it burned. Nothing left.
Doris,
What? What?
where will you go? What will you do?
Oh, get on a train and go.
Go where?
I don't know. Chicago? New York? Uh,
You,
Boston? I don't
you
know.
go. You can go tomorrow. You'll be safe until tomorrow. You need to rest. You're very injured, Doris.
I feel fine. I feel fine. Look.
You're not fine. You. I treated you.
I was gonna say she can get herself really sick if she tries walking up and going around if she's injured.
Look. I'm fine.
You're you're a strong woman, Doris, but I saw what happened to you. Just
Also, she shot someone.
you you're not a prisoner, Doris. I I'm a doctor. I helped you. I'm looking out for you. The people in red hurt a friend of mine too. Drink your tea, Doris. Just lay down, rest. And then I personally will help you get far away from here if that's what you want.
Uh,
Curtin do wild things.
when we're tired, stuff gets the best of us. It happens. We're all human.
Max, if she truly wants to go, are we able to keep her?
Well, currently,
There-
yes.
There was the incident with Rose and the gun, right?
Correct. She cannot go.
Miss Torres, if you want me to talk to you, I sure can. Just to keep you calm.
Even if Miss Rose didn't want to press charges, she shot her in a government building, which means it is very possible the city may still take legal action against her.
It was an accident. That poor lady was delirious, hallucinating,
Unfortunately,
definitely not in her right mind.
then she would need to be contained and put into a facility where she can be treated, not
I
released.
think she might need to. But that's
Regardless, right now, let's just focus on her health.
Tinsley, thank you for the follow.
well, she's been treated, but she needs to be convinced to stay and not aggravate her injuries.
Would you like me to see if I can speak to her?
He'd be my guest.
Very well. Hello there, miss. How are you feeling?
No, it's okay. It was good. Thank
Yes,
you.
That's
We won't be
Gotcha.
able to. She can't hear you from the inside. These are heavily soundproof.
Oh, gotcha.
Grace, hello.
Oh, I barely escaped. I don't know if there's anybody injured. The people in the red robes, they're doing something to the train.
Where?
The Devil's Canyon, at Devil's Canyon.
Okay. Max, out here now, please. I'm sorry, Miss Doris. Miss Walker, going with Doris, please.
I will be back in one moment. What is it?
The red robe people, the ones that everyone's talking about. They're at the Devil's Canyon. They're doing something with the train. I barely escaped. I just happened to get my ticket and get onto it before they. I don't know if there's anyone there that's injured, or I just thought I'd come here quickly.
Calm down. Have you been to the constabulary yet?
No, I came straight here because I wasn't sure if there's people injured. I've heard they've been attacking people.
Please go to the constabulary and see if you can find somebody there. I am not currently able to leave to investigate this.
Are you serious, Max?
Yes, I am serious.
I
It's
think
my
they're doing
orders.
something to the trains, though. Like,
Jesus
don't use
Christ.
the train.
I understand. I need you to go to the constabulary and see if one of the other constables is there and speak to them immediately.
I've already
Yes,
spoken to
They will get on top of it.
Roderick.
All right. So what do we do then?
No, Grace, it's alright, Relax.
We. Caesar, did something happen?
Yeah, for doctor's
Yeah,
were
I was just coming back to find you, but I see that Evelyn Grace
First.
has already mentioned it.
probably gonna help you.
Dr. Grace, stay here. Get changed. Be
Think of
ready
this
for
not like as
recent
a punishment,
cases.
like
I'm going
trying to help make you feel better.
to get a bag with some supplies and go see if there's anyone on the field.
Facility,
that
give me
needs
just a moment.
assistance.
Speak to her.
I'll do that now.
Thank
I'll be
you.
back soon.
Would you like me to accompany you, Dr. Lacroix?
No, I've already seen one young girl get shot today. Not gonna be responsible for another.
Okay. I will remain in town.
Right, yeah, just it's not the best safe right now. It's okay.
What? What am I seeing? It's not safe. War in the streets.
Truthfully, it never has been, but we do try and keep that illusion about us, don't we?
It's not safe. Got 2 minutes, motherfucker. You better goddamn hurry up. It just turned out that way.
Tell me again, you were mentioning something about Chattanooga? Did you grow up there?
Born and raised. So there wasn't nothing left in that city. What do you mean, Rep?
It was a beautiful city and surrounding area once.
Yeah. Well, it burned. didn't shoot you. I shot Rose. I tried to shoot you. Listen, you tried to take her gun. To be fair, this was not planned. Treatment Rose, but more importantly, you almost shot me. No, what's so funny was like, up until yesterday when we were talking about something, and something, story, this was not going to happen. And then we talked about the effects of something, and then we talked about like, something came up and I went, oh, you were in Chattanooga during the war. I mean, she's a fucking hatter, dude. She's not a very stable person in the first place. But, like, stack on top of that, like, a lot of the trauma that's come to this woman in her life. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, she had her mental break where she was back in Chattanooga during the Civil War, which is, you know, that's where she thinks she is, right? And she's not particularly sure where she is or what's going on. It is Dolly. It is very much Dolly, and you have every right to be like, that's Dolly. But she doesn't realize it's Dolly. Yeah, no, that is Dolly. It's Dolly if she doesn't put a hat on, and she's very beaten up, and she's dirty, and she's confused. You know, no, it's okay. No, it's okay. Here's the other thing, though. Like, Dolly, most people don't actually... No, people don't know what Dolly looks like because Dolly's always got a fucking hat on, right? Dolly's always got a fucking hat on. So, like... most people have no fucking clue what she looks like. There's no goddamn idea. Because at the end of the day, they've seen her hair, but they don't really see her face, and usually she's got makeup on, so she's very pale, she's very ruddy, she's very, like, you know? But, like, it's okay, we have an asylum for this. Okay, so, like, and my single player. You look. This outfit, you could see her face. This is the first outfit she wore in town. This one. A lot of people, like, yeah, you could see her face. This one, not really. And if you're taller than her, you're not going to see her face. Likely not going to see her face, especially if you're taller than her. This one, yes. This one, yes. I love this one, by the way, still. Probably not. Probably not. I don't think I wore this outfit. But this would be another no. This one, maybe. Are you talking about this one? Called a Yena cloak. It is female only. Man, Dolly makes an ugly man. Oh no! Look at that! can get it on. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not. But like, Dolly almost always has a hat blocking her face. A lot of people have no idea what Dolly actually looks like. Because so many of her hats are like studs. They see Dolly's hat, not her. So we're just walking around and Dolly put a corset on and took her hair down and put some boots on and rolled out of her house in her goddamn PJs. Because all we did is we did this. Gave her different hair. We gave her less fancy hair. Like, what does Dolly's hair look like if she's not taking any time to do it? I think it was this one. I gave her a corset and boots. I think it was these. And I put a corset on her. That one, I think. And that was what Dolly went out in. She went out in her fucking PJs. Perfectly understandable looking between that woman and that woman that people don't exactly like. Yes, you can kind of put it together, but Dolly's always said that's not my name. My name is terrible. That's why I don't go by it. That's why I go by Dolly Murder, because it's far more fascinating and pretty. You know, you don't think that's a Doris and that's a Dolly. Do you see the difference, right? Like, yeah. Like, that is a Civil War survivor. You know, Dolly's just like, and like, there's a whole reason why she chose Dolly too, right? Which is like this other whole trauma involved in her life. Dolly is a very fancy and upstanding lady. Doris is a little girl running away from her past. She is a carefully constructed facade. Like, what happens if you throw Dolly in a lake and she comes out looking like a drowned rat? You get Doris. It is so weird. The difference what makeup and like well done hair and jewelry looks like. back up? Appear to be good. Dolly had a mental breakdown because, I mean, she is a fucking hatter. So keep in mind, she's not a particularly mentally stable person in the first place, right? So it's got a little bit of not quite right in the head. Yeah. She had a mental breakdown, then she got attacked by cultists, is the quick and dirty. Poppy was pretty stable, comparatively. Compared to, Artemis was insane for a long time. Marigold was a pretty sane character. Marigold was a character that bad things happened to, and she tried the best to keep up with it. Marigold was a pretty fucking sane character. Marigold was a good bean. Marigold is, what if you took sunshine and happiness and bottled it, but then made it go through all of the worst things possible? That was Marigold. Dolly is, what if you had all of the bad things that happened to somebody, you put them into a person and just gave them cynicism? That's Dolly. Do I know you?
a staple around here. The last few weeks, at least.
I was on Main Street in Chattanooga. I was. All of a sudden, I wasn't.
Yes, I'm sure with your past that you probably have spent a lot of time, have many memories of your life there. Can you describe to me what happened to you earlier, though? What brought you here in this state?
Up to cannon fire. Bed. Down the stairs. Away from the soldiers. They were marching. Taking the city. Shooting down anyone who stood in their path. Cannons ringing. I don't understand. I was marching. I was marching in Union Blue. I was 14. I came to Chattanooga. I never fought. No, I ran. Because last time they burned everything. Shot Johnny on the ridge. Set fire to the stables, took the horses. Ran out anything that wasn't any use. So, there were soldiers marching in the street, and so I was running. I ran off the sandy cobblestones, and I ran till the sand turned to stone, the stone turned to grass and hills and valleys. Ran till I found the next train stop I was gonna get on and ride to Chicago. But there, soldiers on the ridge, soldiers, blood-stained ghosts came gliding down the hill. I told them, stay back, stay away from me, and I ran, and they chased me. Said, I'll shoot, leave me alone, I don't want none, but not a word. Chase me. So I shot. They ran me down, and they cut me down. Vanished. Like a bad memory. Crawled back on that train. Rolled off at the station. They're coming.
First off, I want you to know those men in red. We are doing everything that we can to bring them in. They seem to have been going around chasing and threatening multiple individuals. And we will see to it that they meet the just end of the law. Did they make any demands as they chased you, or did they simply run after you and strike you down?
Said not a word. Not a word. Why?
Do you remember anything about yourself in your time here? Or in any time since your life in Chattanooga?
I'm saying Dolly. Dolly, Dolly, dearest. Oh. Charles. Oh. Why would they know that?
Well, that would be because the name that I know you by, and that the doctors and nurses here would know you by, is that of Dolly. Here, everybody knows you as Miss Dolly Murder.
Nobody called me that. Charles. Charles.
Sorry, did you say Charles?
That was what Charles always called me. Dolly, dearest. He was the only one who ever called me that. Just
Charles, is that your father or a brother maybe?
no. No. Was. He's nobody. Just someone from Chicago.
Oh, from Chicago. So you want to remember some of your time there. recount a bit of your time in Chicago.
Maybe I fell asleep in some whiskey. I had bad ventilation.
Bad ventilation while brewing the whiskey.
No. Whiskey. And I don't brew whiskey.
No, but you certainly do enjoy it. If I just remove those for you, you're not going to go running off on me now, are you?
Where? Where would I go running to?
I don't know. But that doesn't mean you wouldn't find somewhere to go hide.
I ran right into the rat on the ridge. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Well,
LaCroix, you around here?
sometimes. Knowing
Dr.
where to
LaCroix,
run,
are you around?
having a plan. In case of an emergency is better than running off and having
Can't
no
hear
plan at
anything
all.
I'm saying, I see.
If you're just
What do you
running,
mean?
like what happened today, you can run away from one problem straight into the next. And the next and the next until
Oh, you end up dead. God.
precisely.
This one wasn't even my fault.
No, and whose fault was it then?
I'd say the Red Ghost's fault. Can you really blame Spectus?
As far as the law is concerned, we certainly can, and we'll
Catch him?
just need to bring him in first.
What happens if this is a war? Just some gang.
If it is a war, then it is my job to restore order from their chaos.
Just one man, though.
I may be one man, but I am not alone. There are plenty more than willing to see those who would do harm to others. Brought in to face justice. I have been a part of a number of wars already myself. Any five these cloaked figures
Because it's from Red
want
Dead
to bring
Redemption.
to the people of Markestone.
literally a Red Dead Redemption landscape and ambience 4K. The whole of it is usually when I skip town.
Well, you ran in Chattanooga, made your way all the way up to Chicago, found yourself in trouble there, and seems that you ran here. Now here you are again. You have a moment. I understand the want to run and leave it behind. But if you keep on running, what's to say the next town you end up in doesn't just bring the same struggles?
Clearly.
Or you can help us bring these people to justice here in this town, so that we might make it safe for everyone, so that we might make this a home for everyone, and a home that you can feel safe in.
Safety is an illusion. You know that, right? Which thing?
Yes, that's why I said one that feels safe.
I don't know what you expect me to do against ghosts soaked in blood.
I don't right expect you to need to do anything except be a witness. And help give the other people here the strength and courage that we're all gonna need here.
Yes, by shooting people, trying to help me.
at times. On a battlefield, there is not ever a sane man standing there who wouldn't rather immediately turn tail and run. When you know that the man standing across the field from you very well might just be the one to pull the trigger and end your life. But what gives those men the courage to keep fighting is the beliefs that they and the men standing next to them hold dear to their heart. It is through shared courage that we can overcome evil.
Have a lot of confidence. Goodness of mankind.
I have stood on many a battlefield and witnessed both the evil and goodness that men are capable of.
Make of it. When evil comes from ignorance.
Miss Walker, you didn't happen to see Mr. Legrand, did you?
No, I do not. I did see him though earlier before Storm. Then he kind of just disappeared after. I don't know if he woke
Doesn't
up
come
after.
from
I think
maliciousness.
I
Most
just
of
saw
it.
him and he was injured and he was coming here. I assume he
Comes
was
from
coming here. Oh, wait. There he is.
Understand
the
that?
devil.
Thank you. Alright,
Most
let's have a
evil
look.
comes from, accidents.
Oh my god.
That
Are you okay?
malice that you're speaking
Alright.
of.
Water and cream.
Not even,
Look, while I go lay down, I'll treat you.
not even an incident.
Just going to sit here.
Alright, let me grab what we need.
Yeah.
Matter anyways.
What happened?
The people in red.
Of course, I knew it was him. People are like.
To see if anyone was injured when they found them.
Your doctors also look for you too. But
get you sorted.
I mean, you're the doctor, so I feel like you should do it that way. I mean, I can always help you.
Just sit, shall I?
I'll give you another roll, Max.
Alright, let's have a look at you. What did they use? How?
They have bombs they throw that produce localized electrical currents. Very strong.
Alright, and did you inhale any of it?
The electricity?
While you've been burned, was there any fumes, any of the soot, anything like that?
No, I was running away.
Fuck.
Miss Doris, let's get you back into the bed.
I want to stay here. And you. Say too much, the wrong thing. Send you this for this itch.
And if you don't want to remain here, where do you want to go?
I don't have anywhere to go.
Not so true, you do have your own home. Now, however, I feel like it would be best that you remain and finish having your injuries tended to.
Well, it doesn't look like it's gone too deep. I don't think we have any internal damage here, but
That's good. Do you think that just like a little bit of
That's
like,
the fact that I'm pretty sure I'm going to
do you
end
think
up
it'd be
in
easy
jail.
to like
I'm gonna end up in jail.
hands or you're not too late?
it's going to require us to remove it, yes.
What?
Yes, we're going to take off your entire ear, Mr. Lacroix.
What?
No,
what are you talking
no, you.
about?
Yes, you're
The
fine,
earring?
that's why.
Isn't that what you asked
Couldn't
about?
even make it out the door.
What's wrong with it? What are you talking about?
Like, do you want to explain it or do you want me to explain it?
fix that on the mirror after this. Just help me with my hands.
Alright, we're going to need some lukewarm water, and we're going to have to put that over his burns for now. That's going to help reduce any pain and swelling. We do not want ice, we do not want very cold water, as this is going to
Yes.
cause further damage.
Of course. We're going to dip his hands into the lukewarm water. Right,
We can just use, if you got some clean cotton cloths, we can just do that, but we're going to have to be very gentle. We don't want to peel away any skin. There are some blisters. It's only very mild to moderate burns that I can see visually right now. Dr. Lacroix, have you got pain anywhere else in your body? Anything that's covered that we cannot physically see right now?
Well, have you gotten electrocuted before, Dr. Grace?
I have never been electrocuted myself before, but I can assure you that I'm certain that you would be feeling quite a lot right now.
I am. Yes, I feel it all over my limbs. But I don't think there's anything to be done about that.
Alright, here's your bowl and here's the bowl of water and the cloth. I'm gonna place the bowl over here. And then
We can give you some pain relief that may help. You know, the usual, also like keeping an eye out for infections, swelling, redness. What is your current pain?
It's not so bad actually. I don't feel a lot in my limbs right now.
Do you have any numbness?
Yes.
something with the water. I thought you were just talking about something. Never mind. Yes. Getting a bit tired. Apologize.
It'll go away. It's not very uncommon, electricity.
Alright.
Just a little fried right now.
Alright, so we're going to use some antiseptic, apply that to the wounds, and if you are okay with it, we will place a dressing and sterile cloth over them. We're not going to use cotton on these,
For one moment, I'm going to ask if we can move you up
does
to the
the normal
recovery ward.
adhesive, Miss Walker, if you can get me some?
Sorry, what was that?
If you could get me just some simple sterile gauze, not cotton, though, please.
Of course.
Miss Elodie.
Max is still fucking here? What the hell?
I believe the constables are going to be very busy over the next coming days.
I apologize,
Well, it's
Mr.
gonna
Officer.
Sit downtown and do nothing. You know, Torella was just sitting outside his office doing nothing while the people in red are
That's alright.
attacking people in the
But
park.
she seems to have calmed down enough now. Would it be alright if I
I'm
move her up?
surprised that more did not come to arms to help.
Yet you'd think they'd do something.
Neither time, I apologize.
Sorry, say that again.
I was asking
I'm
what
even
you
more
said, I
surprised that
didn't
you
hear
went by yourself, Dr. Lacroix.
Can I move her up to the recovery ward? She seems to
Well,
have calmed down.
I was trying to see if anyone was hurt.
Basically,
You
it's
run
like-
into them around the corner.
Basically, just to, like, have her calm down. Basically, just talk about something that's not like hospital related or something like that. That's what Jacqueline told me. That's what you're saying.
I don't think you're going to need any physical therapy or rehabilitation. You still have all movement, mobility of your hands, fingers.
Well, tingles, but
And you mentioned there was no numbness. Sorry.
there is some. I don't feel as much pain as I know I probably should. Electricity does that sometimes, I think.
I'm going to assume that your shoes have rubber soles.
Dr. Grace, would you say you wanted me to grab again? I apologize.
Probably.
Just
I'm
some
not sure.
Just some sterile gauze, please. Try to avoid the cotton. It's too fibrous. We don't want that getting into this.
Oh yeah, of course. I can stick to the burns out of it. Also, Dr. Maximilian is gonna be bringing. Oh, I was whispering.
What's that?
I'll whisper.
Oh, is he now? Maybe he should have done that as well as he does.
You okay?
Whatever. No, I'm annoyed and in pain. I'm very scared. I was surrounded and threatened by masked people.
Why don't I understand? What do they want from us? Like,
They wanted to cut my hair, I think, just to bully me.
were you around when they first came around here, or? Because do you know who these people are?
We first started hearing about them a few days ago. I think Rose and Rel were the first to see them. And then people started seeing them in the Highlands.
Yes. Do you know where else they're heading to, or?
What?
Do you know where else they're heading to, or like where did they attack you?
Devil's Canyon, for one.
They're moving to Devil's Canyon.
They were where Dr. Grace said they were.
That is where I ran into them, Devil's Canyon.
Oh god, that's where I sleep. That's where my house is. So it's gonna be.
What? All this talk
They
about
didn't
running
say
away
anything
and not
to me.
being
They
willing to
They
fight.
just tried to stop me from using the train.
Here you are, throwing up your fists like some boxer or something.
Something about cats in corners.
All right, fair enough. I did have you in the corner there. Oh, it didn't tell me where to take you. You know what? We're going to the very end. Be easiest to remember.
Trying to make it difficult for me to get out. Figure if I get lost, no escape.
wrong way. This is the way to the Devil's Well. You're doing well.
I'm
please
good.
don't-
Just woke up. I was
Hopefully
feeling
no-
under the weather, so I just been sleeping most of the day. Really felt the greatest.
People in the red robes are still are coming in every district now.
Oh, are they? Did they attack
Mhm.
again?
No, they didn't attack me. They're attacking a few people though. Or some of them are not making them leave
Oh,
the train
wow.
station. So I don't know. I've heard.
I thought they weren't attacking
Bree!
people. I thought they were just like making themselves be seen.
They're attacking.
Oh wow.
Rose, you have a visitor.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Rose.
Hello, Miss Rose.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, I'll give a little nod for Victoria's whale. There you go.
It's okay. Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
What happened?
Oh, you know, the usual day at the hospital. I got shot.
How'd you get shot? You're not supposed to get shot if you're working at a hospital. So they're like no guns allowed in the hospital type thing?
Right. Also, your father's okay. He's in the hospital.
What?
Oh,
Wait,
wait,
chairs or what?
whose father?
Oh, there.
Oh, I think your father's down
Yeah,
there,
Lily is.
Lillian.
Or what?
Yeah, you
I
might
have
want to
been
go down there and
summoned.
check on him. Oh, there he is. There's your
Yeah.
father right there.
I have been summoned.
Speaking of,
Yes.
Yes.
Spoke my name 3 times. I went to look for people in Devil's Canyon, and I found people. That's not what I was looking for. Rose, how are you feeling?
I'm doing okay. How are you, Doctor?
Now, that's a lie, but I appreciate the effort.
that's Rose.
I've been called
I'm
stubborn once or twice.
fine. Thank
Very
you for asking.
stubborn. I think I remember once telling our doctor to give you some medication for not being so stubbornest.
I just wanted to
Oh, yes,
check
I
in on
remember.
you, see that you are okay and comfortable. I see that you are. And there's too many people and
Dolly,
very outnumbered.
desperately
So I
trying to
need
get
go.
away.
Are you here to
Put
put
me
that-
out of the bed.
Can we
Hey.
pretend-
All these women
No.
around you, that's like a man's fantasy, isn't it?
It is.
Sorry, sorry. It
That's-
slipped out. My bad. Close your ears,
Victoria,
daughter. You
how
didn't hear that. La 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 la.
Do you require anything before I leave?
I'm back. Where did you go?
He went to the left. Alright, unless Miss Rose needs something, I will be somewhere else in the hospital.
I don't think we've met.
I've only seen you in passing. I've heard your name at the candy shop yesterday. Have your dressings been dealt with recently?
No, not since I was in the emergency room.
Alright, do you need any pain relief? Anything?
Not yet. The lot looks still working. Thank you.
Alright, if you need anything, one of us will be around.
What's yours?
Miss Rose.
What's your name?
Oh, Evelyn Grace.
Are you the gynecologist then?
I am, yes.
Wonderful.
Yes, sir. If you're needing any checkups, we can definitely arrange that. But perhaps when you're feeling a little bit better.
Thank you. Working a shift with the women walking.
Is there anything I could do for you, Miss Rose, before I leave?
I heard that there's
didn't see anybody when I came this direction, no.
Okay, just be safe, okay, and take care of yourself.
Yeah, I'm going back to bed. I just wanted to come and give you. I'll try to get some more, okay? If I do, I'll bring it to you.
No, don't worry about it.
Yep. All right, love your face. Rest up. Get better. We need you.
I love yours too. I promise I'll try not to die.
Stop letting people shoot you.
It was an accident.
Well, that's not very nice.
It was an accident.
It was an accident. Okay, as long as it was an accident. All right, love your face. Get better. See you soon. I'll come check on you tomorrow.
bother you one more time. I just want to fix your clipboard. I just realized your name was on Alex's clipboard, so
Yes, my name is the nurse that was there, since I was the one that wrote down Alice's clipboard.
of course. I don't know. To me, it just does not look right. So I thought it was just a space. Not supposed to be like a little gap there. Yeah, I'll let you sleep now. I apologize for interrupting you. Hi, it's good now. Have a good night.
He did not put the moves on her, Rep. That was not what just happened there. Was not what just happened there. That was absolutely not what just happened there. You didn't tell me that was a dominate, sir. I had no idea that was a dominate. You gotta tell me it's a dominate. I didn't know you were doing a dominate. You have to tell me that. I will react if I knew it was a fucking dominate. But I didn't know it was a fucking dominate. Where's... I think that was pre-restart. And our server doesn't have tot chat, which we need. Gotta tell me it's a dominate. How was that? I said power of suggestion. Did you? I'm sorry. I DM it to me next time. Or like, yeah, or like parens it dominate. Like if I had known you were using dominate, I definitely would have reacted differently. I didn't know it was dominate. I'm so sorry. No, he DM'd me and asked me, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. I had no idea. Also, I didn't know that your clan had dominate. I thought it was like. Now I have to look because I'm an idiot.
I was told you were injured today, and I was gonna come and talk to you, but if you're rested for the night, I'll leave you be.
I'm still taking.
Aspect, celerity, and presence. Yeah.
Are you sure?
I didn't think they had dominate.
I need to go look at something real quick, and I'll be back. I promise, Miss Rose. I need to go see if Mr. Max is here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Call me Dolly, right? Call me Dolly, right? Why is this doing this?
Howdy.
Yes.
I did not realize that. Yeah, you're right. Anybody can learn it.
I will see you again, Miss Dolly. Soon.
Oh, really now? A word, Mr.
What
Mac.
can I do for you?
Oh, a lot of things, apparently. Have you been on duty this entire time?
I have been indeed.
And what have you been doing?
I have been questioning Miss Dolly about the incident involving her and her attackers and what happened.
Did you by chance question Miss Rose as to how she got shot?
I have not needed to go to Miss Rose yet to
Have
question
you
her.
also noticed there are bombs being thrown in Devil's Canyon and the train being sabotaged?
I was alerted that there was an incident in Devil's Canyon, though.
So this
no,
entire time from the last
nobody
time I
had
saw you with Mrs.
Will you
Frost,
let
which I don't know what
me
happened to
finish,
that. No, I'm
or
not
are
letting
you
you
gonna-
finish because what? What are you going to tell me? You've been in this room this entire time with her? When you have a
No.
job to do, sir? You on duty?
I am doing my job.
No one knew nothing about it. Mr. Roderick said you were supposed to meet him back at the constabulary office. You would know where to be
Mr.
found.
Roderick knows full well that I was here. I told him that I was coming here to speak to the individuals who had been attacked.
Spicy.
Mr. Roderick did not say that at all. Mr. Roderick said that you were supposed to meet with him at
Well,
the
that
constabulary
is
office.
not my fault, is it? So I do not know why you are so heated right now with me.
I'm heated because the doctor told us in the middle of town square that the constabulary isn't doing their job. I'm up to my ankles in paperwork. Our doctor is screaming at us in public that there are people being attacked in Devil's Canyon and reported to us that you were too busy flirting with a patient in the hospital. That is what the doctor told us.
So instead of coming here to ask me, you immediately assumed that these rumors were true and are now making
I
a
didn't
scene in
assume
the
anything.
hospital about it.
I didn't assume nothing about it.
Then how about we
You
go
also
to the
did not
constabulary?
communicate properly either.
Miss Tamara, you are making a scene in the hospital. This is a place for patients to recover, and for the doctors and
Alright,
nurses to
don't you
operate.
worry, I got your ass. Don't you worry.
One last time, I promise. I just want to say you have a good night, Miss Rose. I'm going to be going off duty, so you sleep well and hope you feel better, alright?
Gotta make sure I take a picture of what he commanded her to do.
Yes?
When he, well, she was in the quarantine. But it's like,
Miss Elodie, there's a lot more pieces you are not privy to, and I'm sorry for the outburst in the hospital. But the fact of the matter is, he has been doing this. He has not told anyone he's doing this, and we've been in desperate need of help, especially when there's been a whole town attacked and no constabulary to help. And the doctor already told us he's been flirting with this patient the entire time.
really?
What?
Has he really? I did not know this. I thought he was just trying to talk to her and like,
That is what Dr. Lacroix said. I don't know. I didn't believe what he would say, but I don't know. Either way, he made a spectacle about us in town. He said Dolly, so it must be Miss Dolly. I don't know.
Wait. I'll talk to you more about this later. Because, yeah.
Miss Rose, I'm sorry to have disturbed your sleep. I do need to speak with you, but perhaps tomorrow I have something I need to attend to that is a bit more serious.
You're fine. I
Pressing.
wasn't sleeping, but take your time and we can talk tomorrow.
I'm really sorry about this. I wanted to talk to you sooner, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to disturb the visitors you had. Granted, what happened to you. I do want you to know that I am concerned, and I will make a report of it and pass it along to the chief. As it stands now, I need to go and handle. I can barely handle without losing my shit. So I'm gonna. Hopefully tomorrow I can gather myself and remain professional without losing my temper.
I believe in you, Miss Tamara. You're a treasure to the city.
I got you something. I don't know if you would want a lemon milkshake again, but I got you a lemon milkshake if you want.
It's lemon. I can't drink it.
Okay, that is something I can do right now. Is I can make hats. Okay.
You're welcome. I'll come and check on you tomorrow. I apologize for the outburst.
I couldn't hear it. The doors were closed.
Okay. I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? I'm sorry.
Good night, Miss Tamara.
Good night.
I can get off work.
Thank you. I always love whatever you wear too.
Lieutenant Tamara.
Miss Rose. Councilwoman Rose of Rosemas Falls, vestige never was.
Lieutenant Tamara, hardest working lieutenant ever.
Thank you. You have a good night now. Get some rest.
You too.
my goodness, that scared me. The Saint 123, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the horde. There is a candy sphere, and I don't know what it's called, and I want it, and I don't know what it's called because I want to put it on this hat. I'm making a hat for the ice cream hat place. Okay. What is the name of that fucking lollipop, though? Hi, Gilly. How are you? Ignore the wild ass shit going on in here. I'm making hits. You have a good stream? What happened with you? Cause like I kind of just got I got stuck. I got done in by the cultists, and then that was kind of the end of it for me for the stream. I just kind of was in medical RP the rest of the time. Kitty. If that's what absolutely should go there. I was looking for the lollipop, but you know. Yeah, they were released. I knew I could put an egg on a hat. Totally got distracted. Can I color the egg though? Very important. I don't think I can. Cause I would make fucking Easter eggs. I was gonna do like unicorn horns. Like ice. Because these look very special. Can I color these? Or are they not say color? Not say color, okay. Wish I could put these on the hat themselves. I swear that the lollipop is a real fucking thing. Either way, I'm gonna probably call it tonight, guys. I will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a lovely evening. I think Gilly went offline, so that's probably it then for the day. See y'all